So, I just watched the new Avengers Endgame trailer, the second one, and I gotta say, completely subverted my expectations. Kind of blew my mind, and I definitely noticed that I think the movie's gonna take a lot longer than we think it is. Notice, if you go back and watch both the trailers, pay really close attention to Black Widow's hair. Every time they show her, it's a different length. There's a different mixture of colors. At a certain point, it looks like her hair is growing back out to her normal red, but still has the blonde. And then at another point, it's at the same length that it was at that point, but still all completely blonde. Then, of course, they show her in with the short blonde cut from right after Wakanda. Then the differences between how they showed Clint with his daughter, I'm assuming was his daughter, or possibly Kate Bishop, who they may be bringing in as the next Hawkeye from the comics. But it seemed that either they're going to be in multiple time frames or multiple timelines to say, or possibly that a lot of those scenes that we're seeing in the trailers are gonna actually be like memories and flashbacks and things, or possibly different possible timelines. But that brings me to a point that I was talking about with some friends of mine a couple of days ago. I don't think Marvel is actually giving us anywhere near as much real information in the trailers as we think they are. Notice how in the new trailer, Nebula and Tony are with them as they walk through the hangar, and everyone seems to be wearing that white Avengers Quantum Realm suit. And then in the first trailer, the lineup was different. Everyone was wearing their original costumes. No one was wearing that Quantum Realm gear. And of course, Tony and Nebula wasn't there. So this already shows us that either they're going to have a similar shot of the team once they get Tony and Nebula. Either they're going to have that same shot twice with the original team that went to rescue Tony or was waiting for Tony to get back. And then they're going to have the exact same shot, which I don't think they would do. They could to mirror the changes, but I don't think they would do that. But I don't think Marvel is actually giving us anywhere near as much real information with these trailers as we think. Just like how they changed the Hulk in Infinity War. Everyone thought, the Hulk's going to be in Wakanda with everybody else, and it turned out to be the Hulkbuster. Technically, he was there. Banner was there. He was inside of him, but he didn't fight as they showed in the original trailers. They changed that on us. I think that as much as we all have theories and hypotheses of what's going to happen in these movies, I think Marvel is purposefully editing them and misleading us on purpose. So I don't think we're going to really know much of anything until the movies actually come out. I think that's how Marvel's going to play with their trailers now. We're not going to know much until the movie itself, till we're actually sitting in the theaters, butts in seats, popcorn in hand. But who knows? I think they're going to give us probably how it seems. They didn't change too much from the trailers like they did with the Infinity War. Doesn't seem they're going to change too much like how they did with the Hulk and everything. So it would seem that maybe between 70 to 85% of what they show in the movie is probably in the trailer is how it's going to be. But they're going to change, between 15-20% to something else, like how it was the Hulk instead of the Hulkbuster. They're going to change certain things, but those things may be a lot more important than we think. But I don't know. This is all theories. This is all random stuff coming from the rambling of an insane person. So, if you guys agree with what I'm saying, leave a comment, and maybe we can talk about this.